Welcome to Remarkable Old Photos. The Knickerbocker Theater at 1396 Broadway in New York City hosted the 1919 play Angel Face, a drama that captivated audiences during Prohibition's early years. The theater once stood across from the site where the first Broadway theater, the Academy of Music, opened in 1854. In 1918, workers in Portland, Maine, dried fishing nets essential to the region's thriving cod industry, which had supplied Europe for centuries. Organ grinders with monkeys entertained crowds on 19th-century city streets, a common sight until laws banned performing animals. New York City outlawed the practice in 1887. President Calvin Coolidge meets Blackfoot tribe members on the White House South Lawn with Indian Affairs Commissioner Charles H. Burke in 1927. Coolidge signed the Indian Citizenship Act of 1924, granting U.S. citizenship to all Native Americans born in the United States. A chest X-rays performed at Cochin Hospital in Paris around 1914, where Dr. Maxime Menard later lost a finger from early X-ray radiation exposure. Two women on Rustico Beach, Prince Edward Island, Canada, circa 1916. Women in Canada could not vote in federal elections until 1918. Four horsemen ride Amsterdam's car-free streets during the 1973 oil crisis motorless day. The Netherlands banned cars one Sunday to save fuel. Bonnie Raitt, Maria Muldaur, and Linda Ronstadt, three influential American singers, posed together in 1974. Ronstadt later revealed she secretly funded bail for activist Angela Davis in the early 1970s. Oglala Sioux chief Long Wolf with his family, circa 1880. He later became the first Native American to receive a state funeral in England in 1892. Dixie ice cream trucks served treats across the South in 1936, operating during segregation when many Black American neighborhoods had limited access to such services. Hotel Windsor, on Royal Street in Mobile, Alabama, circa 1901, was a hub for travelers during the city's early 20th century port boom. The hotel was demolished in 1970 after a fire. A kitchen worker prepares meals at St. Luke's Hospital in 1915, where early medical staff included some of the first trained Black American nurses in the U.S. Hillary Rodham, later Hillary Rodham Clinton, in Park Ridge, Illinois in June 1969. She was an advocate for civil rights and education reform during her time at Wellesley College. Alaskan Outfitters in Seattle, 1898, prepared prospectors for the Klondike Gold Rush with gear and supplies. Many charged exorbitant prices, selling shovels for up to $25, over $800 today. A model showcases the Echo Scophony ES-104 television at Radio Olympia on August 23, 1938, a rare pre-war TV that used spinning mirrors to create images. The Capewalk Theater on Main Street in Vineyard Haven, circa 1919, was one of the first theaters on Martha's Vineyard to screen talking pictures by 1929. A 1950s mom-and-pop corner store, vividly colored with Kodachrome, featured hand-lettered signs and glass coolers stocked with soda. These stores often served as community hubs before supermarkets rose in the 1960s. Paul Newman filmed Cool Hand Luke in 1967, where he performed many of his own stunts, including the iconic license plate scene. Kim Novak, a retired American actress and painter active from 1954 to 1991 and briefly in 2014, was the top box office draw for 4 consecutive years in the late 1950s. A street butcher, known as the Cat's Meat Man, feeds cats and dogs in London around 1900. He sold chopped horse meat, a cheap pet food source before commercial pet food existed. The HMS Victoria, launched in 1887 for Queen Victoria's Golden Jubilee, was the first battleship to feature a 16.25-inch gun. Father and son pose in a plane at the 1904 Wisconsin State Fair, where early aviation displays amazed crowds despite planes being so new that few had ever seen one fly. In 1951, Robert Doisneau captured a street musician playing accordion on Rue Mouffetard in Paris, a lively market street since the 17th century. Mothers practiced exercises in 1918 to boost children's motor skills, part of a growing focus on child development in the early 20th century. A street locksmith repairs locks at his outdoor stall in 1877. Many urban craftsmen in the 1800s worked in open-air markets before stores became common. Dance marathon contestants endure grueling hours at Crystal Lake Park in Marion, Ohio, in 1934. These marathons often lasted for days with minimal rest, testing the limits of human endurance during the Great Depression. At 1950s amusement parks, riders controlled brake speed on flying car rides inside rotating drums, experiencing full loops decades before modern roller coasters popularized inversions. A Black American railroad worker repairs a train in 1942, despite segregation. These workers were vital to wartime transportation efforts. A young couple dances the Lindy Hop, a high-energy swing dance popular in 1940s Harlem. This dance emerged in the 1920s at the Savoy Ballroom and was foundational to modern breakdancing. Parcels for WWI troops prepared at a Red Cross facility in Paris, July 1918. Each package included socks, soap, and tobacco to boost soldier morale. In 1915, Pennsboro hosted a lively gathering with sharply dressed attendees, captured by a photographer on a boxcar facing west. Today, standing on railroad tracks would prompt immediate removal for safety. Railroad photography was common then, as lines often served as public thoroughfares. Atlantic City's beach in 1906 features a DeForest wireless station on the pier, an early hub for radio experiments. The Jersey Shore already buzzed with innovation and ice cream treats. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy historical photos like this, consider subscribing for more.